This video is about reporting within GeoTester. So first thing you do is go to a work request, click the approve button. You can see because this is red that I haven't, something's wrong with that PSD. It's not ready to report. So I'll go back to the work request, go into sample A, go into the PSD, and it hasn't been checked. So I'll check that worksheet, go back to the work request, click approve. Okay, it's good to go. So this would normally default. So I'm just going to preview that. And there you go, you got a PSD, and then you got the Atterberg, and then we've got our graph. But you can change the order of things. So if I wanted to have Atterberg first, PSD second, no graph, I can do that. There we go, Atterberg and then PSD. Also note that we've got this, some of the worksheets will have a report if required value. So for this Atterberg, for example, we've got, if you have this tick, it'll report weighted plasticity index and weighted linear shrinkage. Right, so let's just stick it back as it was and actually approve this. All right, so that's approved now. You can view that. You can see it's got the NADA logo and all the accreditation details now, ready to be sent out to the client. You've got a little envelope here, so you can click on this, and the emails from the project will default into there, and you can just send that. So that's probably the most basic way that you're going to report, and for a lot of people that will form most of the reporting that they do. But it may be that you want to report the PSDs first and the Atterbergs next week once they're done. So all you can do is that. So you could issue this, and then next week you could reissue the whole lot, PSDs and Atterberg. But if you didn't want to reissue them all next week, you just use a suffix letter. So I'll say I'm going to create report A. And I'm going to approve that. And there you go. We've got report A with just the PSDs. Then next week you come through and say, I'm just going to report the Atterberg now with suffix B. And I'm going to approve that. And there we go. We've got issue 1A and 1 and B of that. So I'll just delete those temporarily so we can move on with some more reporting. So I'll set it back as it was. And so I'm just going to reissue this report. I've changed something for some reason, so I'll approve that. Okay, so when you're reissuing, you need to enter a reason for reissue. Approve it. We can have a look at issue 2. Say that you can see that it's issue 2 and got the reissue reason there. All right. So some other is you might want to issue everything on one page. So I've added this multi-sample soil and aggregate report. So if I preview that, here it goes. But I haven't got all the details up in the top header section that I should have. So let's just jump back to the work request. Change this to a multi-sample. You can now enter all of these because these are the values for all of the samples. So I can say sample date, I can say sampling method, preparation method, specification, all of these things down here. Save that. And now when I preview that report, we've got all that detail in there, which represents all of these samples. If you had a specification, that would the values will come over here, so it all lines up. So something else you can do is add external reports. So an external report comes back. Choose the file, external report. Upload that. I can upload some other things. So maybe I might want to upload a file, a photo, sorry. And I know this is a rooster, so I'll upload that. We have a plan selected here, so we can view the plan. Oh, I've already added the locations, but to add locations, as simple as just doing that. And you pop them on. I took one test there, and I took one test there. Save. Right, so let's bring that all together now. So it's going to append the external report. That will be at the very end of the report. I want to include the photograph, and I want to include the plan, which has the sample locations marked on it. So I'll preview that. The report, then we've got our plan with sample locations, we've got our rooster photo, and an external report.